matchup over Peach.
In your opinion?
In my well-educated opinion.
I don't know if I can agree with the well-educated side of it, but I'm a Fox main. Who cares about my opinion? All right, so they're going to start it by the looks of it. All right, so they're not going to allow that shit. They're not allowing those charges. They get maybe a half a charge at most. There's no, I was talking to Steven about the fully charged charge shots.
Holy mother of God. Ty, is he dead?
No. And he misses the dunk, but Duck also air dodged on the opposite side of the stage.
The wrong way. If he was facing the other direction, he could have grappled onto the stage and tried to up B. But
so the last set where the Samuses fully charged their charge shots and taunted, I said that's their equivalent of doing the ready up. Whenever you're playing like, all right, ready up. That's what they do. Whenever everyone taunts, you start.
Yeah, I think that the same sort of thing happened with our triple Peach when we played our round 1.
And yeah, it was triple Peach, Gridlock Peach. We were playing against Namaker and Napkins. Everyone pulls a turnip and I just sit there. I usually just shoot some lasers, but who cares about our double set? We have
Medz
going off.
Exciting matches. Sick down smash. Oh my, okay.
So, is this it? Yep.
That's super. I don't know if that was a reaction or if Duck just threw the thing out there, the missile.
Yeah, so this time Violence is stock tanking, which it seemed the other way around for almost every other set we watched.
Yeah, that's the thing with teams with both people on one character. You kind of have to assign roles.
Yeah.
Because if both people are on offense, a lot of the time you're going to get confused.
Yeah, and you're very susceptible to getting just blown up. Granted, this is double Samus, so no matter what you do, it's kind of hard to get straight up blown up.
Yeah.
In fact, they are blowing them up with moves like down tilt, putting some explosive moves right into their face.
That's a hot move.
I agree.
Pun intended.
All right, Tipper doesn't kill. That Tipper will, though.
I've never... Wait.
Ooh. Who teched that? Who teched that? Somebody teched.
I think that was Duck.
Duck is a monster. Let's just say that right now.
Tech God?
I swear you at. Oh, that power shield.
Ty's sick. And he... Okay, as I say that...
So right now, the Fox has the most...
Okay.
Oh, that's rough. You don't want to do that.
And I completely disagree on the fact that they waited and let both Samuses get a charge shot.
Oh, he thought he was going to grab release.
Actually, what he was waiting for the Samus to start mashing out.
Yeah, I know, the grab release. Yeah. Kind of, in a sense. All right, so they brought it to even. So what I was about to comment until everyone just decided to die. For a while, both the Samuses were at 2 stocks, Ty was at 1, and Medz was at 3. So he was the one with the most stocks, which feels weird in this kind of...
Fox stock tanking, you would think that that would be the main thing, like matchups like double Fox, where you would have like a defensive Fox, maybe like Mewtwo King. Does he play Fox in teams?
Occasionally. Sometimes if he's playing against Hungry Box.
So Marth in 2v1s, I think that in floaty matchups, it's way more possible to do a 2v1 than
of course.
Than like fast faller matchups.
Yeah, of course.
That was really smart. So once he saw that he was facing the other direction with Light Shield and he fell off the platform, he knew that Marth's bear wouldn't be fast enough to catch the landing. Wait, what's up?
Oh, there we go. All right, I wasn't able to hear you that whole time. It's all good. Hey, it happens. So I can hear you now, and I can hear
chat
myself.
told me.
Well, we can't see the chat. We can't see the chat on this layout. It's not the chat's fault.
The double up tilt. Dude, what is Samus? If you think about it, think about how acrobatic Samus is.
Acrobatic?
Acrobatic.
We can English very good on this commentary station.
I think my English is very good. But
I'm surprised Duck did.
Samus's up B, I think she would like fit right in the Olympics. You know, she does like several somersaults.
Second most acrobatic character in the game under Luigi. Oh. If you double jump with Luigi and fade back, he'll just do like, I think it was like 16 backflips.
I think that there should be a dizzy mechanic for dumb characters. Like, if your jump backwards does a bunch of spins in the air, you should like get reduced move speed or something.
Or you know when at some games when you get like a dizzying effect, like your character goes in random directions.
Oh, that would be so bad. No, that would ruin this game.
Exactly.
But does Peach have that at all? I don't think she does any backflips because she has the.
Well, I mean, her down smash, she's like fucking freaking out.
Okay, yeah, that would be. I don't think that would hurt Armada any because he doesn't really down smash that much. He only does it for like starting tech chases.
Yeah. All right, so enough about characters being dizzy.
Enough about acrobatics and Samus being an Olympian.
Speaking of acrobatics, Medz gets an up smash.
Wait, didn't Ty and Medz win game 1?
No, they did not.
What?
Remember?
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, he got pushed off. Ty got hit on the platform.
All right, so this game, let's be real, they're getting fucked up. So
yeah, they're getting the hot Johnson.
Yeah, so we didn't give anyone the Johnson today.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Unfortunate, but we didn't play any Foxes.
Yeah. So the stream will when we get that combo on stream, we'll release what the Johnson is.
It is a
secret tech,
special Ashlock specific technique
for doubles. But anyways, speaking of doubles and specific techniques.
I think our transitions need to get better.
I agree. Anyways,
speaking of transitions, transitioning between both partners, Ty and Medz are doing some sick juggles.
Up smash out of shield does it a little too late.
Yeah.
I actually disagree with that spot to back air. I feel like up air would have gotten more. He would have gotten more out of that, unless Violence would, or no, that was Duck.
Yeah.
Would have angled his shield a little bit better. Then maybe that wouldn't have worked as well, but I don't know. It was a 1v2. They had a stock lead.
Yeah. As a floaty, I'd say, which floaties do you think have the best chance in a 1v2?
I think Puff is the best.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And then next best is
maybe
Peach?
Because Peach's air mobility is not...
Peach? Either Peach or Samus?
I don't know. Because let's make a recap of...
Actually, no, Samus I feel like would suck in a 1v2.
Yeah, because she has limited air mobility.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a sick tipper. But
I feel like Martha's pretty good in a 1v2.
Okay, what characterizes a floaty character? Because when I think of floaty characters...
Oh no, is he dead?
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, so that's the second time I can think of so far this set that Ty has tried to save Medz and he ends up dying for it. I think he needs to realize that Samus is a hard-hitting character, and if you ask Violence on the stream himself, he'll say this is the best character in the game, and that she has options to beat out a Marth that's running off stage so freely. So I feel like
Samus' recovery is Violence's favorite part about the game.
He just likes recovery as a whole. Granted, when he plays other characters, he's just like, this is not fun to recover with. But
yeah, when I recover with Samus, it's kind of like a mini Puff.
Yeah.
Because you have hitboxes.
Except Rising Pound is the down B bomb jumps.
True. Pound from ledge, one of the most notorious noob options. A stable part of Samus's recovery game.
And Sable Guy, which is over there playing with his solo 13
God. The legend himself of formal attire.
Alright, so
we got some sick edge guards going on.
Yeah, Medz is really boxing out the Samuses really well.
Yeah. Well, except for the fact that Medz screwed up the edge guard there. He didn't, he up smashed at the ledge. Granted, it would have hit if the Samus didn't sweet spot or take any time to pause.
Alright, so Eric is the only person that loves that spot right there. Ty back aired him off but didn't kill him, so Eric got to recover, or Violence got to recover a little bit longer. See, look at him. He's having the time of his life right now. Look at that. He almost jumped off stage just so he can recover again. And he gets back aired. Alright.
I don't think I've seen Duck blink once this entire tournament so far.
Oh, I've seen him do it a few times. Okay, so I think Medz could have up aired that up B that Duck did earlier. I'm not too sure. I didn't see exactly where Medz was positioned. But I'm pretty sure he could have up aired it, and he tried to up smash for some reason. There was a platform right above him.
Yeah. He could have definitely done something else.
So Medz is doing a lot of forward Bs to ledge, which is great and all, but Samus can just grab ledge.
Forward B to ledge isn't so great? Are you kidding me? When's the last time you saw Samus be able to edge guard that without a read?
One of the only edge guards that is not a read. Oh wait, no, that's a read as well. Just kidding.
All of Samus's edge guards are read.
Samus.
Oh my god!
Oh wow,
Holy
Ty.
Mother of God!
Ty is a monster, dude.
Oh.
And then Medz just
After that excellent sequence of moves by Ty, Medz, the gracious person that he is, he decides to gift back the stocks that Ty took.
All right, so Violence was at 69, but then he got lasered. Lasers don't count, so he's still at 69 at heart.
I mean, okay, with a JV, I'd say
Okay,
they
there
don't
we go.
count, but with like 69,
I don't know, it's so much about the percent, then yeah, it should count. I don't know. If you're at 69, you should have the power to avoid lasers.
Because if you get hit by a laser, I think the power, like, has been absolved. Is that the correct term?
Result. I know what word you're looking for, but I can't think of it either. Whatever word it is, Violence just got hit by it.
Yeah, he just got hit by the absolve. I think that there should be a character in this game that, like, just shoots words instead of, like, missiles.
What the fuck are you thinking, dude? It's like a
you could put custom tags. I think that's like a
type. It's like typing of the dead.
Oh yeah, like you could replace projectiles with like words. Like you could put the tag in too.
One of them says Johnson.
One could be like raw.
Speaking of Johnson, Duck and Violence are getting the Johnson. Right?
Yes, indeed. They're getting the floppy Johnson, indeed.
Definitely a
However,
floppy Johnson.
These matches are, I don't know, was game one close?
Well, game one, Duck and Violence won. Game two, Ty and Medz kind of mopped the floor. That game was a little bit closer. I don't think they mopped the floor game two, but they definitely won it convincingly. And Medz either messed up an input or he was BMing. Either way, I like it.
The forward air, which is
I think it's an underrated
He
move.
did forward air out of shield, which I think, I don't know how to feel about that, because if he smashed DI'd the multiple hits,
or if they just DI'd down, right? Well, it depends on what percent they were at. I didn't see, so we've lost the context of that scenario. Oh, Violence botches the edge guard.
Uncharacteristic.
I agree. As you saw at the end of last set, the Violence is good at his edge guards.
Okay, do you see what he did there? So what Ty did is he saw that Medz was getting down smashed, and he just walked slightly forward to position himself in range for a tipper. He had enough game knowledge to like know he could just stand there and slightly walk.
Yeah.
Speaking of game knowledge, Medz edge guards his teammate.
Granted, it's still pretty even, or in fact, they have a slight lead, so they don't mind it too much.
Yeah.
So they've been
back.
Yeah, they've been really doing well on Dreamland as a whole. They've really been boxing out the Samuses to where the extra space doesn't really help them too much, and they've been killing them efficiently enough to where the extra size of the stage really also isn't doing them much.
Okay, so did you see what Duck just did?
I caught it like the last second.
Okay, I largely disagree with Duck's edgeguard choice there. So what he could have done is he could have dropped off with a nair, and it would have traded stocks if he timed it correctly.
Yeah. Oh, is he gonna finish this? Oh. All right, so let's see how long Duck can hold on.
He does the up smash in the middle of two Samuses.
Yeah, Medz does the Jacob Green, the nervous, well, he probably isn't nervous, but the antsy up smash, let's just say.
Yeah.
You know Juan doesn't get nervous like this.
He's definitely got some antsies in his pantsies.
I agree.
Let's be honest here.
He was putting
grand finals.
He was putting his nuts in the table.
Speaking of nuts,
we have all the nuts in the world right here.
I'm sure that these nuts have been showed to the stream yesterday. I think.
No, these are all Eric's Violence.
Oh, they are?
I know the bars are. Speaking of Violence, he just got nared and he gets to recover.
We have a corgi throwing his limbs everywhere and assaulting these poor bounty hunters.
Welcome to Melee, dude. I love this is the only game where we could say poor bounty hunters getting assaulted by a fucking corgi.
Yeah, definitely an odd conglomerate of
words.
Yeah.
Or just an odd situation. Because when in real life are you going to see Dog the Bounty Hunter getting fucked up by an actual dog? That would be pretty hilarious. I want to see that now.
I think that Dog the Bounty Hunter's sunglasses need to be addition. Who's like a Smasher that always wears sunglasses?
I don't know.
Like Ark?
Oh yeah, Ark always wears sunglasses.
Yeah, and I think there's one more.
There's a few, but I can't remember them all.
But I'd say Ark is the most notorious.
Yeah.
The sunglasses wearer himself.
Yeah. So,
speaking of wearing,
so
these Samuses are really wearing this team down.
I thought you were gonna say the stocks, but that's good too. Oh, they were doing forward tilts.
They were playing volleyball with this poor corgi.
I'd say it was more tennis. Volleyball, or if they were like hitting.
Oh yeah,
if
they were hitting it off the ground, then that's either like tennis or.
Yeah.
They definitely suck at the
Eric is doing.
They were trying to hit it off the ground.
Violence loves himself some forward tilt, and so does Duck apparently.
Go for he could have gone for the down air. He could have redeemed himself.
The same taunt or the same victory screen.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Game 5.
Who are we rooting for? Do we want to see more doubles, or do we just want to move the fuck on to singles?
Of course we want to see more doubles. Are you kidding me?
I agree.
When's the last time?
All right, so we're going to.
For the sake of this poor tournament, from these, we had two double Samus teams in top 4,
and they both had to play twice and went to Game 5 both times. As you guys clearly saw, some of you left, which, to an extent, I can't blame you. Actually, no, I can blame you.
You are speaking to the people who have left the stream.
No, double Samus is strategy. Double Samus, I think Samus Dittos are sick. Low key, I'm actually think they're sick.
Like,
depends. If it's like low level Samus Dittos where they both don't have a punish game, then it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
But
I'm surprised that it clanked, but the thing is, he's still.
Oh
there
my
are so
God.
many saves going on right now from both teams.
One thing that's nice about double anything is you know how to save each other. Like, anytime I see a high-level double anything, they always have good saves because they understand what moves they have and where they're going to go, where their teammate's going to go if they get hit. That's why if you watch any double puff, you'll see some stuff like that.
Yeah. I haven't... Are there any good double puff teams?
I mean, if HBox teamed with like soft, no, that would never happen. I'm pretty sure if you told HBox that right now, he'd say something like, "I'd rather break my finger again and re-enter Genesis 4 than have to."
Do you remember who was the man that injured HBox's finger?
Who was that?
The giant, Alex Jabali.
Oh yeah,
the mean soul who took to Twitter and bragged about mutilating HBox's chances at EVO 2016.
He probably said something that he saved EVO and.
Wait, was it EVO or was it Was it?
No. That was Genesis. His finger was long healed by time Genesis came along, or not Genesis.
Yeah,
EVO. We can speak words on the stream.
I agree. Sometimes it happens.
All right, so we had some spaghetti on the stream setup.
We had some Chef Boyardee. Several types of pasta were.
It wasn't in gameplay. It was our tech was going out.
Our actual IRL tech.
But who's not going out right now is both these teams because it's basically even.
Yeah, this is actually close. Well, actually, I don't know, because if you look at the stocks, that when because Samus can crouch cancel to a large percent, and especially against Marth, both of these are Samuses, but I don't remember who's who.
So Helen, the tag is Duck.
Well, I meant on the bottom part. I should have specified the bottom part with the
stocks.
Yeah.
Well, which one's Light Samus and which one's regular Samus?
What?
Light Samus is always the higher numbered port. So since Eric is port 3, he is the lighter Samus.
I did not know that.
Yeah. We played double teams before. We played double Peach.
I know, but
Fox.
I've never made the connection and noticed it. That's weird.
Fair enough. So since Duck is the higher port, when I think higher port, I think a higher number. Yeah. Even though, so I need to adjust to that. But the higher port, which is Duck in this case, so he's the lighter. Which also, speaking of higher port duck, he's at 69 right now.
He is not...
Okay, there we go. Now he's taking percent, but he might absorb some power from that. We'll see how he
gets a down smash. This could be very rough, and he just gets back to stage.
Yeah, but so Eric is at 0, which means he... Is he going to get edge guarded?
That was so close.
Okay, if Eric... Or if I keep saying Eric. If Violence does not make this back...
There's some stuff coming on both sides of the screen. That's the worst thing, because when there's interesting things happening on both sides of the screen...
You have to pick one.
Yeah. And I think we both picked the opposite one.
Which is sick, but...
Last SAK situation.
Alright, so everyone's at...
He makes the... I'd say that's a technical error. Oh my. Okay.
Alright, so can
charged a charge shot in front of Medz' shield. Yeah, that should be an up smash.
Alright, so that's the end of doubles.
That's teams.
Alright, so Duck and Violence almost resets the bracket.
Good showing from the double Samus team.
I can tell you right now, Violence had the time of his life in this bracket.